You know everything is done with respect, right? I know you know. I mean, come in, let's talk about it. But don't do too much. Don't come in doing too much. Walking like a boss, yeah, but wait, don't do too much. Come sit down, let's talk, yeah, but first don't do too much. What you got going? Don't do too much, yeah. Don't do too much, yeah. Don't do too much. People understand, overreacting, overreaching, doing too much, period. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about it. Don't do too much.
Welcome to the Don't Do Too Much podcast, where I am your host, Mrs. Monica Mays. Woo! All right, so here on this show this is where we keep it real, we keep it simple, we keep it honest without overdoing it. Y'all look, I'm so excited tonight, y'all. I don't know what to do. Baby, look, I got my big old baby with me on today. Y'all see him. Y'all see him.
Twin.
We twinning. You hear me? So you kind of look like me tonight. Is it because your daddy not on the show?
Probably.
Okay. All right. That's okay. We look alike tonight, baby. We is twinning. Y'all hear me? Look, I'm so excited. Y'all, I could barely sleep last night thinking about my baby being on my show. He should have been the first one on my show. But anyway, look, we have a good show for y'all, a great show for y'all on tonight. Before I even get into, I'm gonna do a little different tonight. I know I usually do my shout outs and announcements and all that good stuff, but telling y'all, this means so much to me. Tony, thank you for taking some time to being on your mama's show, boy. You all right with me. Look, not only is he here, he was on time at the door. You heard me? On time at the door, waiting.
He definitely don't be on time.
See,
I was waiting on you at the door.
Man, he was. Look, y'all, this is my baby, my none other than Hubert Antonio.
Not the government name.
Mays the second. This my baby, y'all. This my baby. This your full look. This your full name. This my baby, y'all. This my baby.
AKA man, TattMan Tony, little Tony, all that.
You know what? Since you said that, Tony, can you play that first video for me? I do have a video I want to play before we even get into this thing.
Lord,
we got to play this video, baby.
What is this?
This man said, "Little Tony, TattMan Tony." Okay, yeah, let's see this. Let's see this video right quick.
No, I'm scared.
You better be scared. This my baby, y'all. Y'all see him? Oh, Tony, look. Oh my goodness. That was a professional look. That's college graduation. Look at that face. Look at that face, y'all. That was that foosball day. Whitehaven. Oh, I forget.
Oh, this was.
I had to go back, Tony. I had to go back. Look at that. Yes. That's my baby, y'all. Yes. You was sexy on that picture, wasn't you? Like your mom right there, boy. All right.
I went all the way to 2026. Huh?
Man, look, I had to do it. I had to do it, y'all. I had to. This is my boy, y'all. My boy. Okay, I'm gonna get over it. I'm over it now. Man, I love this boy so much. All right, y'all. Let's get into this show. So look, shout outs. Tony, think about any shout outs you may have for today. I don't know if you get any or not, but
Little Tony or Big Tony?
Little Tony.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Big Tony, the sound man. He not a part of the show.
I'm color commentary.
Yeah. All right. So shout out to everybody that's celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, divorce, purchase of a new home, pregnancy, birth of a baby, whatever you celebrating.
Shout out to God.
Shout man to him first. To all
Big
y'all.
God now.
Yeah. Shout out to him first. Shout out to you guys. I know my sister-in-law will be celebrating her birthday. We'll be with her on tomorrow night. I know it's others that's celebrating a birthday for the month of June. So happy birthday to everybody. Look, y'all, we've been talking about this thing. And if it's something you want to do, place you want to go, something you need to say, do it. Don't wait. Do it while you can. Do it while you can. Don't put off today, tomorrow, what you could do today. Don't do it. All right. Little time you got any plugs or shout outs? What you got going on?
Shout out to my wife and my son.
Okay. That's a good shout out. All right.
And my mama for having me on here.
Yeah, shout out to your mama, boy. You supposed to say that first. Shout out to your mama. Okay. All right, y'all. So look, I knew that I was gonna catch a lot of attention and flack about the title of our show for tonight. So it's not what you think. But we're gonna dig into this thing just a little bit. So the topic tonight is grandparents ain't crap. It had a little emoji, so I ain't gonna.
Nah, you said shit.
I did, but I ain't gonna say it tonight. It's
Dude.
Mom on here. Yes. Okay, no, we ain't gonna say that tonight. But grandparents ain't crap is our title for tonight. And I know we've all heard of deadbeat parents, but have you heard of deadbeat grandparents? So we're gonna get into qualities of a good parent, a grandparent, what children often remember the most, what a deadbeat parent, grandparent is, and then we'll talk about the positive ways to make all of it better. So what y'all feel? What you feel about that, Tony? We can do that. So before we even get into the topic, of course, I have some questions that I've been waiting to ask my son. So we're going to get into some of these questions. We'll flip-flop back and forth. And then, guys, don't forget to comment. Don't forget that you can dial in 901-438-3520 if you want to give a plug in or a shout out to my son. You want to give him some encouragement words or whatever the case may be. You can dial in at any time, 901-438-3520. All right, let's hit it, little Tony. So, little Tony, little big Tony, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about you, son.
Man, I'm a striving Black man that I say came out of nothing to something. I really built my brand and everything else about me and TattMan Tony from the ground up from a young age.
Right.
From just creating the name TattMan Tony to really sticking with it, because if you just say TattMan Tony just from the beginning, it sounds kind of crazy. So I kind of had to stick with it and stick with my brand.
Okay.
But moving forward, 2024, I opened up my first tattoo shop, and it got a lot more, it got bigger. TattMan Tony became a part of Misfits.
Okay.
So that brand Misfits, started to grow.
Now tell us a little bit about the name of the shop, Misfits. Where did you get that name from?
Misfits, that name was, it took me a couple of days to come up with it.
Okay.
It came from me having to leave my situation at an old shop, what I'm saying, to come into my new shop.
Right.
And get my own shop, and realizing that all the shops that I've been in, I really didn't fit in. Like I did, what I'm saying, I got along with everybody, of course, because I'm not hard to get along with. But I always seem to leave. If you're at a place where you feel uncomfortable, what I'm saying, you're a misfit,
right?
Or you just, you really don't fit in with society. So
different. You're different.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right.
But yeah.
All right. So we know you. So you told us a little bit about you and your business. So at your Misfits, tell the people so the people know, how do they find you? Where is Misfits Tattoo Studio?
Misfits, we're located 1906 Madison in the heart of Midtown, Overton Square. It's not hard to find us, even though people put it in the GPS,
right?
and still be down the street and no regrets or
Uh-oh.
something like that.
So
But
Huey's is right across the street from your shop. So if you know where
Correct.
Huey's is on Madison, Tony's shop is like almost directly across the street. So 1906 Madison. And then how many artists do you have at your shop?
Yeah. Currently I have 5 artists. I have 5 tattoo artists. A couple of them are apprentices.
Okay.
But I have 3 artists that are actually ready to go besides myself.
Okay.
They pretty much can get in, get you out.
Okay. Go ahead and put them names out there right quick. What's them folks' name? I know one. My
Man.
G baby.
Yeah, man. Shout out to G baby. He been along for the ride since day one, man.
Yeah.
We actually got our license together.
Okay.
At Trinkets.
Okay.
We got our license together at Trinkets. Barely, but we did.
Okay.
You know, and I got G Baby as one of my portrait artists. He does most of the portraits, but he do anything just like me. You got Trey Cash. Trey Cash, man, he gonna be
that's a hard worker right there.
He gonna be in there.
Yeah.
Man, from sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
And he gonna anything he need, he like, yes, boss.
Okay.
I ain't his boss. I ain't they boss. I don't look at them as a boss.
Right.
But then I got Justin.
Justin, that's my nephew, y'all.
Grew up together.
Yeah.
You know, that's my boy. I actually taught him how to tattoo a while back. Where I kind of let him use my machine and stuff. He just used to try to kind of tattoo himself.
Okay.
Once we got in the shop, I taught him. So Justin, he's upgrowing. He like fine line stuff like that.
Okay.
And then we got all my other apprentices. They ain't earned the right to be shouted out yet.
Okay.
So
all right.
They working on that. But I got good piercers. I got Bree and G Baby.
Okay.
No,
all right. So you can get piercings and tattoos at Misfits Tattoo Shop. And then I know he do $2 Tuesdays or something. I know he $2 titty Tuesdays or something.
Ain't nothing $2 at the shop.
Oh, okay. I know it's a titty Tuesday day or something. What's the days? You have specials.
Hey, titty Tuesday.
I know it's something. Okay.
It's $20.
Right. Okay. I know it's something. I know it's in there somewhere
Ain't
with the
$2 in my shop, man.
All right. So $20. Titty Tuesdays, okay. Is that what it's called?
All piercings $20
okay.
on Tuesdays.
All right. Tony, do we have any comments? I do want to play our next video, but go ahead and hit those comments right quick.
Before y'all get too far, I do want to shout out Bo. He's an upcoming artist.
Absolutely.
He actually helped me get a lot of my day-to-day done.
That's my boy, though.
Yeah, I do gotta shout out Bo.
Yeah, you gotta shout out Bo. Bo do everything.
Yeah.
That's my Michael Connell.
You definitely gotta shout out Bo.
Help me handle my day-to-day.
Yeah.
Love me some Bo. Together, so.
All right, shout out to you, Bo.
All right. Well, you got a lot of people speaking. Mel Max said hello all. Okay. Cass said Cuzzo. Tamika said grandparents are key. I'm on a trip with all 12 now.
No.
All 12 with what?
No, Tamika. I know you got all kinds of medicine going.
12 kids.
All 12?
My God. I'm praying for you, sissy.
Taylor Fallon. What's up, Taylor? He said, good job, Hubert. You making me proud. Real dad moment. Great. Jamar is on here. Brian Brooks. What up, Brian?
All right.
Good job, cuz. My brother, Cassidy. She talking about Justin.
Yes.
Taylor said, y'all hiring?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man.
What up, DeMarcus? And Cass said Titty Tuesdays is crazy.
I knew it was something like that, Cass. I knew it was something like that.
Titty Tuesday, man.
Yeah. All right. So Tony, I think I got a video you can queue up of some of Little Tony's work.
All right.
If you could cue that up for us real quick.
I got it.
Just want to make sure we show you just a little bit. And these are just snippets. I found most of the pictures. Right. So hopefully I got good ones you approve, Latana, because I didn't send you to approve it. Hopefully I'm okay. All right.
Oh, that hurt.
What are these? Cover up. Cover up. Cover up.
Cover up king. We'll talk about that next.
And if any of these pictures or videos don't got no clarity on it, just go on Tag Me Tony on Instagram. Tag_me_Tony.
All
on
right.
Instagram.
Yeah. So look, if you got cover-ups, you need these, you know you had these jailhouse tattoos on you. You need some cover up. Hey.
He is definitely the cover up
hit
king.
my boy up. And then tell us a little bit about your products, Tony. We got a couple things on the table. So tell us a little bit about your products.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab this one first. I'm gonna grab this one because this is what we started with. Is it a zoom in on that?
I can't zoom.
Okay, we'll you know, this is actually our Norman cream. It's the best Norman cream in the city, the best Norman cream in the world, you ask me. I done tried a lot of products, and I'm not gonna downgrade or disrespect anybody else's brand or anything like that. All I know is mine's working and works good and works better.
Okay.
We had a spray. Numbing spray is for topical use. Pretty much once the skin is broken with a tattoo, you spray this and you get back numb.
Oh.
One of our other products, I'm sorry, I got like one of our other products that we don't have here right now because we're currently out of stock. We'll be back in stock in like 7 days.
Okay.
It's our piercing spray.
Oh, okay.
But
is that like a numbing thing too?
No, the piercing spray is really for aftercare.
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
So our numbing cream could be used for piercing. We've had people do it before. We don't recommend it, but we have had people use it for piercing and said it worked great. So all our products, our whole line is pretty much called Misfits Elite.
Gotcha.
So very shortly you better get on misfitselite.com. We're gonna be able to have we're gonna drop soon. We're gonna be able to have a little, percentage off for all our people,
family and friends discount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting on the website and order.
Okay.
We are doing shipping for wholesale.
Okay.
But pretty much all our products are available in store.
Okay. All right. So you can go to Misfits, 1906 Madison, and pick up some of this numbing. Look, I don't know if G Baby on here or not, but I got something I need him to pierce. I've been saying it for the last 10 years. G Baby, if you on here, don't be talking about your you don't work no more and all that good stuff. All right. I'm just kidding. All right, Tony. So he done told you a little bit about himself, a little bit about his business. Don't forget.
I have one question.
Okay.
As it relates to his business. So if I was an aspired tattoo artist or artist that wanted to become a tattoo artist, like how could, if I wanted to reach out to you, like can I do that and become an apprentice, or what do I need to do if I want to become a licensed tattoo artist?
Okay.
The first thing, we always have people that are unserious. They always say, I want to be
not serious at all.
A tattoo artist, and then they come in and not realizing that they got to come with some money. So the first thing to me to let me know that you're serious about you, because at the end of the day, being a tattoo artist is like owning your own business.
That's right.
You got to have your own products. You got to have your own time. You got to, be ready. So being prepared, you got to come in with your first initial payment.
Mm-hmm.
That's the very first thing. I'm not even going to entertain anything past money.
Okay.
When it comes to that.
Yeah, but what if I don't know that? So if I don't know that, and you don't have, so I'm coming as an artist and I might not know what the cost is associated with that. So you have to tell me, let's say, hey, well, if you serious about it, it's 1,000, whatever it is, and you're gonna need to have.
I'm sure you have a consultation with anyone who's
prior to
about it.
That's what I'm saying.
So they pretty much you can contact me,
right.
My phone number or Instagram, whatever. I was gonna tell them to text or call me. I always get on the phone with them. I tell them the pros or cons of tattooing.
Right.
I tell them how hard it can be,
right.
how easy it can be,
right.
How much money you will and can potentially make. I try to give them a full breakdown. So I give them everything they could possibly think of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and try not to
leave
nothing out.
And the thing is to be real with them, because people think that it's an easy task. Like it's not an easy task, even for the artist. And then talk about stepping out on your own businesses and things of that nature. That's definitely not an easy task.
Yeah. having people to be able to trust you to be on that skin as a new artist is the hard
Absolutely,
part.
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
Building your clientele, or you know what I'm saying, being in a shop like my shop is actually good for, you know what I'm saying, new artists that want to come up, because we actually take walk-ins.
Okay,
But I'm not gonna put you on no skin until I feel like your skill
comfortable
level
with it.
is, you know what I'm saying, able to, because it ain't.
So I'm sure that a lot of your artists had to start with family members, as you did, friends and family members to come in and say, "Hey, you can practice on me." So yeah, I get that. I get that until they're comfortable with doing what they. Tony, how old were you when you got your first tattoo? Because I think you got a whooping after that.
I ain't gonna.
He had his whole daggone chest
How old were
tatted by
you?
the time we found out.
Nah. I was like 16.
And then when he came in, he thought it was okay because it was my name and Tasia name. That made it all right.
Wow.
She took me to get that tattoo.
Tasia took you?
You took me.
No, I didn't.
My first tattoo.
His first
my
tattoo
chest.
was that chest
did I?
with that football in it.
Oh,
and all
okay.
that.
That was
Okay.
my
Okay.
second one.
All right.
See that's that boy. That's
Okay, never mind. I done got too old to remember.
The one I got in trouble for
Oh.
was the live life. I had to live life on my chest.
Okay, okay.
And after that, I think we waited a while, and you took me to go get my full chest, and that's when I got y'all name.
Okay. I couldn't remember. All right. All right. Tony, we got any comments before we move on?
Just a bunch of five,
Okay.
emojis and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, don't forget to put in.
Well, Cass did say he was a great businessman.
Okay. Appreciate that, Cass. All right. So I do want you guys, if you can, dial in. Give Tony some encouraging words. Tonight is his night. And he is actually doing a wonderful job. Y'all don't know Lil Tony like I know Lil Tony. Well, some of y'all do. Because I think on the post, I don't know if you saw my post, I put on there for people to put in there what they wanted the topic to be tonight with you. And I think somebody put on there, why are you the way you are? Was that Jamarcus? I think Jamarcus put that on. But anyway, he doing a great job. Good job, Latonya. Give him a hand, baby, right quick, so he'll stay focused. All right, good job. All right, so look, Latonya, if someone had to describe you in one word, what do you consider that word to be? And Big Tony, I want you to think about the one word you would describe your son as well. But Latonya, if there is one word and people were to describe you, what word do you think that they would use? And I can tell you mine while you're thinking about yours. My word would be loyal. Like, you're a very, very loyal young man. I often think about the friends. Well, they really family. The family that you have. Man, look, our house was the house, and what I remember, it was Artavius, Cortavius, Antonio, and Spanking. That was the crew. And then all of a sudden, it multiplied.
Yeah.
And but the thing I can't honestly say, like, all those boys I named, all the ones that are Craig, D, Adrian, who am I missing? I can't even think right now, but all the ones, anybody that was close to Tony, they are just good people, like for real. And you don't find that very often. Usually you have one or two friends. But when you have a whole crew of people that you can trust,
that's what they call themselves.
Man. So what's the one? I would say loyal. Like, I know you're a very loyal person. There's other words I would use as well, but the one word I would probably off the rip would be loyal.
Yeah.
Mine would be giving. He's a very giving person. He always wants to give back to the community. I think he kind of got that honestly through us, because we are like that. But
right.
He's very giving. He's giving of himself, of his time, and of his resources. Jamar said he's very loving.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah. So I would say it depends on if you know me like short term, you only see me like when I'm out, or you actually know me. So if you don't know me like a short term, you see me out or whatever, I would say goofy. People I was gonna say
definitely.
I play too much.
Yeah.
If you don't really just know me like that, but if you actually know me, you know my struggles or what I've been through, you know everything else, and how I always then went down to the bottom and came up. I would say resilient. And if folks that don't know what resilient is, pretty much you can be in, you can break, but you always retain or bounce back to your original shape.
Right.
So anytime I been down, I always get back on my high horse. Anytime money been low, I always find a way to make 10 times that. Anytime grades and stuff weren't going the way I wanted. I ought to find a way to get an A or a B.
Yeah, call your daddy. Dad, do this damn
or
paper
your
for
mama
By
or
any-
Kim.
by
me.
any
Write
means.
write this thesis for me so I can graduate, daddy.
By any means.
By any means necessary.
I found a way.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I was resilience. That's a good.
Yeah.
I
Your,
would take
your,
that.
your best friend said playful, Miss P.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
That is a part
Miss
of
P, don't make me pull up videos of you and Lil Tony. Don't make me pull the videos
He
up.
said he played
shirt
too
I gotta
much.
get made.
Yeah. Oh, you hear Lil Tony P? He said he got a shirt. Yeah, we ain't gonna put that video up. No. Tony, don't look for it.
Hey, Rosie.
But anyway, I would take that, Lil Tony. And one thing I can say, like when you were born, I know you don't remember, but when you were born, you stayed in the hospital past the time that I came home because you had so many health issues and things going on. And it was a difficult time.
Let's clarify. They were minor health.
Yeah,
It wasn't
like,
no major.
well, he had like jaundice, he had a hernia,
Yeah. But all that stuff.
he had
to
some
kinda go
breathing
back,
things
yeah.
going on, but
And
he did.
Not herpes or gonorrhea.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. But he did have to stay in the hospital a little longer. And so I can say that you're like the special kid. Like no matter what would happen to you. I remember one time your dad allowed you to walk off a porch and we almost divorced after that. I still remember it like it happened yesterday. But we didn't divorce, y'all. I ended up staying and working through it. But I can say, and then I think if Teresa's on the line, I think they allowed some boiling water to hit your face or something and your skin melted off. But yeah, there are a million stories I could tell about your resilience, even as a child. So yes, I think that's really a good word. I think that's a good word.
Nah, my whole face melted off.
Yeah, I remember it like it was just.
And I'm still cute.
You are still very handsome because you look like your mother. You look like your mother.
You all right.
Oh. Okay. Wait, this is my show. If we want to spend all day on how cute he is, we can.
Hey.
All right. So let's see. So your family, I think the family is on here. I think most of them have already put a word out there for you.
Mm-hmm.
So what is something you believe now that you didn't believe 5 or 10 years ago? So you know how
That don't mean grease.
what is it? Fat meat ain't greasy?
No. Something that I believe now.
Yeah, something that you believe now that you didn't believe 10 years ago or 5 years ago or a year ago. Because as we age and we grow, we sometimes believe different things than we did when we were younger. And so what is one thing that you can believe now that you didn't believe back then?
I mean, honestly, depends on how deep you want to go.
Not too deep. Okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
But it's a lot of stuff that y'all said when I was younger that I just didn't listen to.
Okay,
and I just felt like it was stupid,
right?
And I just had to do my own path just to realize that I'm saying the same thing to my kids.
Right, right. That's perfect because for real, like you don't really understand until you have children. Your parents will tell you it's going in one ear and out the other. But then when you have your own children and you find yourself saying the exact same thing. Yeah.
But on a side note, what I used to believe then was we always had to work a job to get money, like work a regular job, 9 to 5. You had to clock in to somebody. Once I started doing tattoos, I realized that I ain't had to work for nobody. I ain't had to clock in. I ain't to get a real living. I didn't have to do that. So and now I'm making more than teachers. I'm making more than most people that's working these jobs. And it feels good to know that I didn't, stick to that. I think y'all even picked up, from me on there, being entrepreneurs and starting to do things on your own. Cause like once you start doing it feels so good having that liberty.
Boy, we was entrepreneurs when you was a baby.
Man, listen.
Come on, you talking about we picked up
from. Hey, mute your mic, babe. You ain't on the show. Hey, all right, go ahead, baby.
When you
tell your truth, Lil Tony. Tell your truth.
When you fully commit to this entrepreneur lifestyle, and I ain't clocked in nobody job in how many years?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Okay, I get you.
That's what I mean.
I feel you. All right. And pop your collar. I see. All right. So what role should a father play in their child's life?
The role that's meant to be. Whatever it's no correct role because at the end of the day, you don't know what path your child gonna take. So you gotta, it's kind of like a day-to-day thing, really. You learning your child, so you can't really force your way on them. You know what I'm saying? You trying to push the right things on them, but you can't force your way on them. That's what I'm learning. Hey, I don't know.
What about being present? Because that we talk about that. Your dad talks about that a lot on his show. It's one of the 2 Minute Heads show, and we talk about it a lot on our show, where you can be in the household and still not be present.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? What are your thoughts about being present?
Honestly, as an adult, I always, and you know what I'm saying, I always remember the things that we actually did together. I remember more the things I did with my dad than you. I think that's because that's the person I was looking up to at the time, and I still do. But being present is, like, I think very powerful, because at the end of the day, I always look back at like just me playing football all across the world and seeing y'all at every game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always looking in the stands trying to find y'all. Things like that, things I never forget. You know what I'm saying? I always cherish, and I always want to be, you know, as you know what I'm saying, being an adult and, you know, having kids. So I want to always be at all their games,
right?
Everything that they participate in, I want to be at. I don't care if it's a May Day. And back to entrepreneurship, I appreciate that giving me the freedom to be able to do what I need to do, and being able to.
Absolutely. And let's pick back up on what you just said, because people will sometimes try to put mothers and fathers in the same role. Our roles are totally different. And so, like, the mother, you may remember me in the house cooking and dropping y'all off at school and picking y'all up from school and going to pay, you know, but the roles itself are so different. The roles are very different. And so, and it's okay that it's different. And it's okay to remember whatever you remember. Let's see. Did you have a comment or something, babe?
I was finna say, even.
What is it called when they have a big... Oh, they want to know what that is. What's that called in your ear?
My ear is gauged.
They say it looks like it's heavy. Is it heavy?
No, it's not heavy. It's plastic.
It's plastic. So no, it's not heavy, but it does stretch. And it has levels to it, right?
Yeah, you can get bigger, you can get smaller.
Okay. All right.
You can't go small after you went bigger, but yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Any other comments, babe? Or was that the only one? I see a comment.
I already put it on the screen. He just said, I'm just glad. Marcus said, I'm glad he ain't mooned the camera yet or nothing crazy.
Marcus, he is actually doing a very good job right now. He is doing a great. Don't encourage him, Jamarcus. He's doing really, really well right now.
Saving the butt cheeks for last.
All right. So I want to look at. There's a video, babe. If you don't mind playing that video for me, Mr. Sadiq, because I want to get into.
No, y'all ain't shit. Boy, grandparents don't want nobody, especially you, to do nothing to their grandbaby. I'm talking about the same shit that they did to you. They don't want you to do that, okay? My mama, and my son on the phone with my mama, and he got my mama on FaceTime. He got on FaceTime. You know why he got on FaceTime? Because he got a goddamn may not above his eye. Yeah, it may go down, and it may not, okay? And he got the phone right on the eye. Not on the healthy side of his face. He got the phone right on the eye. And he is a liar. He is a liar. My mama say, baby, what happened to your face? Daddy hit me in the face. No context. No, you started it. No, what you said. Nothing. Daddy hit me in the face. My mama hangs up the phone. She called me. She is hollering. I ain't even answered the phone yet. I can hear her hollering. She ain't answered the phone yet. My mama is an educator. You understand? My mama is an educator. As soon as I sit that phone, she said, keep your fucking hands off my grandbaby. I said, mama, no, nigga. You went to college, use your words. I said, words? I said, mama, I am raising this boy the same way you raised me. My mama said, I ain't never put my hands on you or your sister. I said, woo. Ooh. I said, Mama, I ain't saying you lying, but I'm saying never is a strong word. Like which never are we discussing? Never ever? Or never that you can remember? Which never are we discussing?
Man, so look, when I came up with the title, this is kind of where I got it from. So I knew y'all were thinking something else, but he was just talking about it. It's so funny how he described it because it's so true. Like the way you feel about your children can be different than the way you feel about those grandchildren and what the grandchildren can do and what they can get away with and all that good stuff, right? So I see myself with little Antonio just, yeah, he can have whatever he like.
Man, I'm still tripping on Eva the other day.
What she do, babe? Which time?
When she looked at your picture, your old.
You know what? I need to bring you a video. I do have a video, but I ain't gonna play it. Yeah.
Eva,
oh, Lord Jesus.
Eva looked at an old picture of Monica. She said, she got Miss Monica. That picture you was, and she did with her hand, babe, like big. She said, you like this now, but you was.
Yeah, I had to record her because they don't believe some of the stuff Lil Eva say to me. And I'm like, so she was just randomly looking at the picture. And I said, are you calling me fat, Eva? And she was like, oh, no. You weren't fat, but you was like this. And now you like this. Thank you, Eva. You know what? Out of the mouths of babes, I swear. Out of the
It sounds like some legs would probably say to you too.
I'm telling you, out of the mouths of babes. She had me looking at myself different. I was like, oh Lord, I guess maybe I was like that. I don't know.
You know, babies will say anything.
They'll say it. Them and them grandmamas, them old school grandmamas will say anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna cuss them grandparents back out though.
Tom, you remember your great grandma? She would say whatever
for sure.
was on her mind. If it was on her mind, it was coming out her mouth.
Yeah, you got all your legs out.
Yeah, it was coming out. So look, y'all, a deadbeat parent is generally understood to be a parent who willfully fails to fulfill parental responsibilities, especially when they have the ability to do so. A deadbeat grandparent is a grandparent who has the opportunity to be involved in a grandchild's life, but consistently chooses not to be. So there are common characteristics of both. But what we're not even going to dwell on that part. I do have one more video I think I want to play, the lady in the lavender, babe. If you could play that video for me.
So I just read this meme that said, active grandparents are parents who never wanted to stop being parents. Uninvolved grandparents are parents who never wanted to parent anyway. Now, I have talked about this subject before, but I'm going to run it back after what I experienced today. And let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out there. For all you grandmamas that's going to show up in my comments trying to negate what I'm saying, please understand I know a hit dog will holler, and I will make time for you.
You sound like me.
So let's get into it again. You deadbeat grandparents. 9 times out of 10, you were a deadbeat parent. Now, we do have some grandparents who try to redeem themselves with their grandchildren. But it's a whole bunch of y'all who were deadbeat parents, and you still deadbeat grandparents. So we had Grandparents' Day at my school today. You had to register for this event. If you registered for this event, your grandchild was brought into the cafeteria to meet you. Why am I standing in the back of the cafeteria with students whose grandparents never showed up? Now, let me say this. Things happen. People could get in accidents, all types of things. However, I was there all day, and nothing was ever reported that anything happened to anybody's grandparent as to the reason why they did not show up. I had one baby that's in 1st grade, constantly looking at the door, waiting for her grandmother to come in that door, and she never came. This baby was dressed up for it. She kept watching because we had a lot. We had 125 grandparents or more that showed up, which was a fantastic turnout. So I'm telling her, baby, she's in the line. She got to be in the line. The line is just long. The line is just long. That program started and ended, and she never came through the door.
Okay,
And
you
she
can
wasn't the
stop it
only
right
one.
there, babe.
She was just the one that kept coming to me, laying.
It's sad. Like it's sad. I worked at Westwood Elementary for many, many years. And what I did was I transferred the children over there with me. So Tony, Tasia, and Keewan went to Westwood at the time that I worked there because one thing I didn't want to do as a parent, I didn't want to miss anything. Like I wanted to be involved in everything. I don't care if it was a perfect attendance celebration or whatever the case may be, we were going to be there. And Lil Tony can attest to this. If we were not there, it had to be a reason, a real good reason why we didn't support them because we were going to be there. We were going to be present. And so I played that video because to me, and this is my personal opinion, when you're a parent, you may fail at some things at being a parent. You may, it's a learning process. Me and Tony were real young parents starting out. It's not a book or a guide to being a parent. But when you become a grandparent, you have it's almost like a second chance to get it right. You know what I mean? So if you fail as a parent and your children have children, you then have that second chance to get it right. So guess what, Latanya? When little Antonio hit that stage or whatever, look, he might be homeschooled. I don't know. We might not even want to send him to a school. But anyway, neither here nor there. We're gonna be there. If he decide to play sports or whatever the case may be, we're gonna be there as we can. Tony Mays, what are your thoughts? I want to hear your thoughts about the second chance of grandparenthood.
I 100% agree with what she was saying. There are some parents who were deadbeat parents that turn out to be deadbeat grandparents. But I like the fact that she said some parents knew that they weren't the best and
Right.
they redeemed themselves, or at least tried to redeem themselves
Yes.
as grandparents.
Yes.
I said it on my show, and there ain't no shame in my game. My father was not in the house with us, and he would come out, when he got off work. Sometimes he would come by, whatever, and sometimes he wouldn't, or whatever. And he never showed up like we were there at Tony games and all that stuff. My dad and mom never showed up. And my mom was busy being a single parent, and my dad never showed up at any of the games or anything like that. So I didn't have that support. But what he did do is, at least with his grandchildren, he showed up. He would come by every day. He would leave my house, go to my sister's house, he'd just go around, and he would come and bring them money and do stuff and take them for a ride, take them to the stove. So he did all of those little things that he never really did quite with us. So at least he had a chance to redeem himself as a grandparent.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about, guys. If you're on this line and you're a parent and now a grandparent, even if you didn't get it all right, you have a chance now with the grandbabies. Man, look, when I first held Antonio, my whole life changed. This is real talk. My whole life changed in an instant just looking at him. He's to this day, like little Tony. So y'all know Tasia holds a special place in my heart. She has her thing that she does for me. But Lil Tony has this way of just making my smile, my frown turn upside down, no matter what. And the same thing with Keewan, with all of them. It's just, it's just a special place. Special place. All right. So I want to talk about the qualities because I don't want to dwell on the deadbeats. I don't want to dwell on it. I don't. What I want to do, and my hope, is to help.
Do you know any deadbeat grandparents?
I do.
Personally, some deadbeat grandparents?
I do.
I don't think I know none now.
Yeah, I do. I did. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So qualities of a good parent and a grandparent. Tana, what do you think? What do you think are qualities that would be good for a parent or a grandparent before we get into what Google said?
Uh, I feel like just showing unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to like, I think in this day and age, we got a lot of like blended families.
Oh yeah.
Me for example, my stepdaughters, like, you know what I'm saying, showing unconditional love to like both my kids, whether I, you
No
know
matter what
came from me or not.
Right.
Because I feel like that's like a must have, because I think even with I if you don't mind, Tasia, I feel like, you know, I never knew that the situation with Tasia until I was almost 17 because of the love, you know what I'm saying, Dad showed her. So it's like, I think I take that and I like I said, I look up to him a lot. So in the situation I am in now, I was able to take that and also incorporate that into my life, you know, and realizing that I don't have to have ass or, you know, not show her the love that I show my son.
Right.
It's equal to me.
So unconditional, and it's weird that you use the word unconditional love, because the very first thing on my paper says qualities of a good parent, unconditional love. That's the first bullet, unconditional love. The second is, and I talk about this often, is providing safety. Like your family, whether it's your children, your spouse, your girl, whoever, they should feel safe in the environment that they're in. And then the next thing says consistent presence. And so again, guys, I'm always talking about being present in the household. So you can be in the house and still not be present. You're busy on the game. You're busy on social media. There are so many distractions now that you have to make sure that you're taking time to actually be present in the household for your family. This one is cute. Good communication. Tony often talks about communication on his podcast. If you don't know how to communicate, not just with your spouse or your fiance or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever the case may be, you got to learn how to communicate with your children. So, look, Tony, do you remember what we used to do as a family when y'all wanted to bring something to our attention?
Family meetings every week.
Family meetings. And during those family meetings, what would we talk about?
Anything that's on your heart, anything that you want, anything you want to do, anything that was bothering you, anything, and you would not get in trouble for it. It's pretty much speak your mind, but be respectful.
Right. And so that was the whole point. Like you could say what you wanted to say, but you had to remain respectful throughout the process. And we didn't necessarily have them every week, but they could call them. We could, you know, if we wanted to have them weekly, we could. But if there was something going on,
we did it every week.
Well, we needed to do it every week with you and Kiwan. We had to do it every week.
It was kind of like a call thing. And then it got to the point where we actually started doing it every week. And I feel like it was very healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For everybody to get everything out their chest.
Right. So that those are things that you could do now, guys. If you're online, I don't know if you guys are doing family meetings, but some things, some old traditions can go sit down somewhere, but some things we need to bring back. And I think that, you know, having the time, I can't remember what Marlon called his when he was on the show, but I just think that people should take the time and talk through. Tony, you distracted me. I swear you distracted me. Y'all don't see what he's doing behind the scene. But anyway, okay. So the next bullet says encourage growth. You gotta encourage growth, show patience, provide stability, respect individuality. I think Lil Tana just talked about that and saying that, you know, you can't expect your children to be just like you. You can't expect for them to want what you want and be just like you. You got to let them have their own individuality, their own person. Let them grow as they grow, and you be there to lead them and set the example for them.
Yeah. The first thing everybody ask me, you gonna make them play football? I'm not gonna make them do anything.
Absolutely.
Well, but that was the same with y'all, Tony. Like, you know, we grew up playing sports, you know, football and Gerald playing baseball, Greg intramural basketball, stuff like that. So when we grew up playing those sports, and I wanted you guys to be active doing something, but it didn't necessarily have to be football, whatever. But what I did tell you, and I know you remember, if you're gonna play, you ain't gonna quit.
Right.
We ain't quitting. You're gonna play. at least you're gonna play out throughout the season.
That's the best thing you
Yeah.
could ever did.
Yeah.
And that's instilled to my life to this day. Like, ain't no quitting. If you start something, finish it.
That's exactly.
If you start it, finish it. And I feel like a lot of people need to incorporate in that in their kids' life, because I see a lot of kids, in their life too. But I see a lot of kids like now, because I was a teacher too, and I coach sports stuff. Parents that allow their kid to start something and then allow them to take them out of in the middle of the season
For the craziest reasons, though. For
Yeah.
the craziest reason.
and because the kid hot, or he don't want to, I feel like they're soft.
Yeah.
Like I every year that I started the football, I wanted to go out there, and then once it got hot, I didn't want to be out there no more. Y'all did not let me not.
No, it wasn't no quitting. Yeah.
And as it got on, I started back having fun. So a lot of times you gotta get through that rough patch to even get to the fun, even in those sports. If you don't allow your kid to get through that rough patch, you really don't know what they like. And then you really raising a quitter.
That was good. Exactly. You're right about that, son. We let them give up too quick, and then life is not gonna let you just give up. Life is not gonna let you just quit when it get hard. You can, but you gotta keep going. Yeah. All right. So yeah, those are good things, y'all. Good qualities to have. And those are shared qualities. A lot of the qualities that we named are qualities that you need as a grandparent as well. So parents and grandparents should have those qualities in order to help the family. And then you have those grandparents who, some of the grandparents are now the parents because they're raising the children.
Sure.
Yeah, they're raising children. So any comments, babe?
Yeah, we have a few.
Okay.
Tree said, even if I have to take an extended lunch to make my baby's program, I'm going to do it.
Absolutely.
You know that, Tree.
Absolutely. Tree.
We had the best granny and mama.
She
Yeah.
Came back, and she was the best granny to her grandchildren until the day she got her wings. Cass said, Poo Poo used to come out with them fresh grapes and plums.
Don't play with it. Look, they graduated Cass. I think he would give them like $1. Then that dollar went up to $2. Then they hit $5. I said, "Ooh, y'all rich now."
We got grown and got that muscadine wine.
Yeah, muscadine wine.
That deer sausage.
But
Man.
I even remember this too. Like sometimes he would come over and he would be like, "Hey, what would it cost for y'all to go up to like Gatlinburg or something like that?" I'd be like, I don't know, $600-700, and he'll come over there and give me $700-800. Go take him up to Gatlinburg for the weekend. Yeah. So it was even stuff like that he did that he didn't necessarily have to do as a grandparent. But I think again, him realizing that he missed out on so much of our life he wanted to do.
And y'all think that Lil Tony's personality is going to change. It is not.
No,
I look at Poo Poo right now. If y'all knew Poo Poo right now, you will know that Lil Tony is going to be Lil Tony for the rest of his life.
And I tell folks, no matter what room I'm in, I ain't changing.
That's right.
I'm not finna get around other people and change.
You got to be you. Yeah. And that's what we allowed you
but
to be.
Back to Poo Poo.
Okay, go ahead.
Sending some money for the trips. I can't wait until Tony, your granddad, to do that.
Ow. Y'all heard that, Tony.
We got trip.
You ain't got to worry about that because he can go to Paris with us as long as he got that passport.
Granddad didn't come with us.
You hear Lil Tony? He said granddad didn't come with us.
Hey, no. I'm going to take my grandchild. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. I'm going to take my grandchild. He just didn't want to take y'all, but I'm gonna take my grandchild.
We them young grandparents. We taking our baby.
Yeah, play if you want it. Zoe says sometimes the grandkids get over on the grandparents, especially on the grandma. Yes.
That's okay, Zoe.
Facts.
That's okay.
Tree said facts because he loves her. TT Tree said, and I love her too. Britt said that was a great idea about the family meetings. Yeah. And Kat said agreed.
Yeah.
Family meetings are the truth. I tried to incorporate that, but we be so busy, and it's partially my fault. But I'm building a business and a brand and everything right now, and we kind of started over with of course, the Misfits products. But I do plan on spending more time at home and doing more meetings and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta make the time. Like I know that it's busy day-to-day things, and you gotta make the money. You gotta provide for your family and things of that nature. But one thing I don't, and I often look back, even with me and Tony, I look back to see if I have any regrets. And so the one thing I can honestly say that I don't regret is that we were there. Like we were there If we could be there, we were there. And so you don't want to look back and your children are 2 months now or whatever, 2 years. How old they baby?
And we
Baby
and we
nine
never
months.
made the excuse
Yeah.
if even if we didn't have it. If
Yeah.
we didn't have it,
Yeah.
like the kids a lot of times didn't know we didn't really have it.
Right.
And sometimes they did know.
Right.
You know, they could tell, they could read the faces, read
Yeah.
their body language and know we just didn't have it, but we still had good time doing whatever we did.
Yeah.
Jamarcus said, correct. A lot of parents are making their children soft, kids soft.
Yeah.
He said, having a blended family has been the best thing for me to make me enjoy fatherhood even more.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
And it works. It can work, y'all.
Yep.
All right. Those are the comments, babe. Okay. Let's see. What are we looking like on time? Because I do. Okay, so we're doing good. All right. So look, how to become a better parent or grandparent. Be present. Listen to understand. Don't just listen to give feedback. You got to listen to understand. Show unconditional love. Lead by example. Admit your mistakes. I heard Marlon on one of our shows said it's okay as a parent to tell your children you apologize for something that you did wrong. So admit your mistakes, because as adults, we don't always get it right. Encourage rather than discourage. Respect healthy boundaries. Create meaningful traditions. That's important, y'all. Give the children something they can remember. Those memories and meaningful traditions, those count. Keep learning. Practice patience. Patience is important, y'all. Support their dreams, build trust, and resolve conflict well. All right. So, Tony, I have one more question for you, and I'm going to skip on down because I do want to get this question. So, what is one piece of advice you would like to offer some of the young men that may be on the show? It could be older men, younger men. But what's one piece of advice about life that you would like to offer somebody else?
Sometimes it's okay to be humble and take other people's advice. Make sure that you do your own research on the advice. But even from a younger person or older person or whatever it is, sometimes it's okay, especially younger generation where they don't listen to anything. We used to have like little OGs back in the day, and like if your OG say something, you gonna what I'm saying, you gonna listen to them. If an adult say something, you gonna pretty much yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Now it's like it's no respect in that breed, so it's okay to be acceptance of other people that don't mean no harm or
Right.
mean the good. Even if you just listen, just listen and you just take what you take out of it.
Right.
So
okay. All right. Tony, do you have any advice you want to offer to that tonight?
To Lil Tony or to
Lil Tony, to the people?
No, I think that what he just said was real solid. Like, humility is something different,
Right.
and a lot of children, younger, I don't even want to say children, but even younger adults, they don't understand humility. I even look at kids now, children now, like he just mentioned, they grew up, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am.
Now
And
they
they still do it now.
What?
And when I hear children now talk to their grandparents or their parents, and they just no, and I holler out yes ma'am, no ma'am, like they my kids or something, and they just kind of look at me like I ain't got to say that, and but that's just respect. You know what I mean? You just offering your respect. I still do it to elderly people now. I say yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, yeah. So I'm not gonna say no, yeah, no, and I'm 57 years old. Yeah. So I think just being able to do that, and
it's a double-edged sword to that too. It's kind of like one of the things, because some elderly people I've experienced it myself, or older people, they don't give the respect to even be able to get the respect back. So sometimes you gotta give respect even to the younger people too.
Yeah.
If you're not giving the respect or getting down to their level, sometimes they don't even want to listen to nothing you say in general. So you actually gotta like when I was taught, those kids, they didn't listen to none of the teachers, but they'd come try to sit in my room and talk to me all day and tell me everything. And it's because I was able to get down to their level and they understand, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta give respect to get it.
But so let me say this. And I get exactly what you're saying, but when you talking about life, you got to know how to be flexible.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know how to take the good, the bad, the ugly, and it may not always, I ain't gonna may not always be able to get down to your level. Sometimes you're gonna have to come up to my level to get where I'm getting to you. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, but sometimes it ain't always I'm having to get on your level. Try to come up to my level. I learned this is something that I learned from and I tell people all the time, Amway taught me a lot, but this is one of the things I learned at Amway. When you trying to do something in life and you trying to be somebody, go somewhere, do something, Tony, you yourself, if you wouldn't want to hang around people who were not where you are in life or wanted to be in life, think about the shops that you worked in prior to getting your own. You, whether you realize it or not, but you looked up to those people for what they did and you realize I need to get my own because I got this same mentality. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to come up to people level.
Yeah, they definitely motivated me.
Yeah.
But like I said, some like the younger generation, they don't have the parents in their life or their parents the same age as them. So they ain't growing up seeing their same respect or their respect level that y'all made me give to adults. And so, like I said, it's just me personally. I get down to the level just to bring them up to my level.
Yeah. And we're living in some different times. We really are living.
I guess what I'm saying about that is like sometimes the environment won't allow me to come down to your level, depending on.
I'm not telling you to get gangster with it.
No. I'm just saying like the environment itself may not be conducive for me to come down to your level. You have to come up, at least listen, sit back and shut up and listen at the next level. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand what you're saying. If I'm out on the streets, so a lot of times I am gonna get down on your level and talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand. But you know, if I'm in a corporate boardroom and you walk in, I'm not finna get on your level. You need to just sit back and listen, even if you can't even converse with the people in the room, but you in the room. So listen, you might learn something.
And I'm one of them people. I'm so used to being judged. When I walk in the room, it don't even bother me. And I'm walking in there, and I get cocky on them. I ain't gonna lie. I get cocky on them. I tell them, especially for the older, I probably make more money than you and got higher education than you. So don't even.
But we do have to stop judging from the way people look, because I've seen doctors with tat sleeves and on their neck and all this old stuff. But we do have a tendency to judge without knowing what the person is really made of.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm probably one of the coolest people you ever meet in your life.
I think you are. You are one of the coolest people I know.
You feel me?
Yeah. You heard me.
Twin.
Yeah. Twin, where have you been? Baby, I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bree says, I'm blessed to have 18 grandchildren.
Ooh,
and I've had the privilege of raising 2 of them since they were just 1 and 2 years old.
Okay.
Today they're 17 and 16. One thing I've always believed is that the greatest gift you can give to a child is your presence. Absolutely. I've made it a priority to show up for school events, sporting events, performances, birthdays, and everyday moments that matter. Children may not remember every gift you buy them, but they will always remember who was there cheering them on. Absolutely.
Bree, that's absolutely true.
Is Bree still on? I got a question for Bree.
Okay.
Bree, is she Bree still there? Bree, how many kids do you have to have 18 grandchildren?
How do I know how many children were involved in making those 18
these kids rabbits?
There was a lot of grandchildren. Woo! All right.
So say it's a joy to see the man that little Tony has grown into be.
Yes, it is. It is.
Especially where I could have been.
Wait a minute, somebody dialing in. All right, let's see what this caller's talking about. Moni's on the line. What's on your mind?
Hi, sis.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, little Tony.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Well, obviously, Tony ain't getting my messages that's coming through on the screen. So I will just say I am proud of you and the father that you have become.
Thank you.
And I am a proud grandmother of not one, but I have another one on the way.
How many grandkids you got?
She got the 1 and 1 on the way.
One and one on the way.
You only got 1.
And let me tell you, I will never be a deadbeat grandmother.
That's right.
I get my grandbaby every week.
You want to be a god grandparent to my son? My
sure. Bring him on down to Toledo.
Nah, we need an allowance.
She said,
here comes the foolishness.
Here comes the foolery. Hang up, Cheryl, while you can. Thank you for dialing in. Thank you for dialing in, Cheryl.
We love you, Cheryl. Thank you.
Love you.
Bree said she has 5 children.
Okay.
And she said only 4 of the 5 have children.
Oh.
Damn, that was push.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody knocking the boots.
All right. Look. So before we get ready to close, Lil Tony, you have anything else you want to say before we
shout out to Misfits, my team.
All right. Woo-hoo.
Shout out to y'all for holding down today while I'm here.
All right.
Hey, shout out to Misfits Elite. We coming up, man. If you support black business, go shop. Come in the store. We'll give you a little discount, whatever. Say
don't do too much. Yeah.
Say don't do too much since you, man.
Right.
Do $30 number cream. That's all you gotta say. Don't do too much since you.
All right.
Mel Mac asked a good question.
Okay.
She said, what if the shoe was on the other foot? The baby is 3 months old and the baby mom is controlling and how much you can see the baby. And you, the entire side of the family wants to be there. You and the entire side of the family wants to be there. And the father seemed not to have a say so. That's cheating the baby and themselves.
Well, I can kind of say this. I did not see my grandson as much or as often as I wanted to when he was younger. I would have seen him every single day if it was up to me. But times have really changed as far as like the health things that are going on. I think, what is it called? RSV.
Yeah, RSV.
It's so much different. So many different things.
You got COVID these days.
Yes, so many different things. And once I came to myself, I realized it was for the safety of the child to, so Mel, I understand we as grandparents, we want to see them, but we do have to respect the children's boundaries. So whatever those boundaries are, as grandparents, we do have to respect those boundaries.
And coming from a person that was in a similar situation, and it wasn't that once my lady told me about all the possible stuff that could happen to my son. It wasn't her. It kind of seemed like that to everybody else, but it really was me. I was saying, she was like, you want him? No, we're going to leave him in the house because at the end of the day, my son got a whole life to live. He got a whole life to live. He get old enough to say, hey, I want to go to grandma's house. He go to grandma's house.
He going to be saying that real soon.
When he get old enough to say, hey, I want Mel, you know what I'm saying? Well, she want Mel. They gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be able to do that. But right now it's more it's 3 months. It's not. They barely got all their shots. They don't finish getting their shots till almost 7-8 months. My son still taking shots. He 9 months.
Right.
But
it's gonna be okay. All I kept saying, Mel, was my turn is coming. My turn is coming.
Get past that health scare.
Yeah.
Especially if they're new parents. So if they're new parents, it was scary for me, especially losing 2 kids. So
right.
I wasn't finna risk it for nobody.
Right. And I understood.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, it's one more video. I know I see another comment, but it's one more video. If you could do that one video with Papa, I want to play that real quick. I thought that was really cute, even though this is not going to be us because he's going to be one his granny. But let's play the Papa video.
Let y'all have it. She act like she can't hear you.
You're going to get dinged for that video. You're going to get dinged for that video.
Gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories.
She will not let Papa go.
Everybody's moving to the song on the radio. A little Steve never hurt nobody's soul. No! Please don't do that to me. Feels like a sacred place.
That's how I feel. Welcome.
Okay, you can cut it back. I thought that was so adorable. Like, she was not going to her daddy when Papa was in the room. She like, nope, I'm staying with Papa. Okay, it's been a good show. Let's see this other video. This is the last Yeah, it is.
He crying and she crying.
I love you.
I love Grandma.
What?
I love Grandma.
Oh, I love you.
I love Grandma.
Wow.
Just coming to say hey. Welcome, buddy, coming here. Oh, yes, sirree. Yes,
Man, look. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. Nothing like it. Nothing like being a pawpaw and a granny. I swear, nothing like it. All right, so I got a few announcements. I want to do these announcements real quick. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up. I'm gonna do my closing remarks. Don't forget. Do you have the flyer, babe? Okay, we're gonna queue up the flyer. I just want to make sure that we're staying on task with our initiative for the homeless. All right. So we are still in the process of accepting donations for our blanket drive for the unhoused. $20 donation can sponsor a blanket. You don't have to do just $20. You can do as many as you want to. Not only that, if you don't want to send in the actual cash, you can purchase the blankets. We don't really care how you go about getting them. We just need to be able to provide this to our unhoused population the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So if you'd like for us to purchase the blanket for you, you can cash out $ 2 Men in Hats 2024 or Zelle 901-428-3822. Again, you can send in the $20 or you can purchase the blanket. I'll meet you to pick up the blanket. We need the blanket, y'all. So we're still into that initiative. Next month, we'll be focusing on the tents. And so this month through June 30th, which is in a couple days, we're focusing on blankets. But in a month, we'll be focusing on our tents.
For the blankets, is there a certain thickness or quality?
So we don't want those little blankets that you see at Walmart, you know, those little bitty roll-up things that you can get. We really want it to be like a really good graded blanket, like a heavy duty blanket. Okay. Just think about a person that's unhoused and what they would need. Okay. So that's what we're looking for, guys. We're really looking for it because we do have some children that are unhoused as well. So if we have small blankets, they may work for the children, but for the adults, we really want those blankets to be big enough for an adult.
And are you taking used clean blankets?
Oh, these are new blankets. So we're not taking used. That's a good question, son. We're really not taking now. If you have blankets that are gently worn or gently used, I'm not turning down anything. And so if people have comforters or blankets that are gently worn or gently used, then we will accept those. So I think Tony has a video of what we did on last year. This is our event on last year, and we're expecting double this year.
What will you be doing this year?
Mars Park. Yeah. On Poplar, Morris Park. Well, I think the address is different, but it's right there at Poplar in Cleveland.
So we'll get that posted on the website, so people, and we need volunteers, guys. So we need people to help us because Tony, what you're looking at across from you is our blankets, backpacks, sleeping bags. Tents are slowly coming in, and so what you're seeing, we have boxes almost to the ceiling, guys, with donations of what we're having to take out there for our people, and we're looking for that to triple between now and November.
Yes.
We're not saying double, we want it to triple.
Yes.
And so last year we were able to help over 100 people. I know it was over 100 people. Yeah. And so we had a line formed for almost, they let us set up and everything. So the line starts to form really quickly. And that's why we're asking for volunteers to come out to help to kind of secure, get the traffic of the line to flow, pass out the things. And so I don't know, do you have my flyer? I do want to pull my flyer up as well. Because when little Tony mentioned about the gently used blankets, I do want to make sure I continue to plug in about the coats. So last year, I thought about it at the last minute, and I only collected maybe 20 coats, and the coats left within 2 seconds, literally. Like I had a table put up, put it on the table, they were gone within 2 seconds.
Thank you, Miss Bartlett. Poplar and Menanzas, that's correct.
Poplar and
Morris
Menanzas.
Park, Poplar. I don't know, I said Cleveland.
Good
But
job.
Poplar and Menanzas, Morris Park. We've done this. This will be year 3 or 4.
This will be our 3rd year.
This will be our 3rd year, and it has gotten bigger and bigger every year. So I already know, because we got 3 times as much stuff as we had last year, and we ain't even close to our deadline. So
Right. So what I'm gonna have from the Don't Do Too Much podcast, I already have about 30 coats right now. I have 30 coats right now. So I'm taking gently worn and new coats for the unhoused. And so I know everybody has a jacket, a coat, something in their closet, even if they can't sponsor a coat. You have a coat that you can provide. My sister Love, I think she's still on the line. Cheryl literally took the coat off her back and gave it to someone last year because we ran out of coats so fast. So this year I'm hoping to triple what I had last year and be able to set up a rack and let people come in. We need children coats, adult coats, men coats, women coats. We need all of them. And so if you have coats, please bring those coats, guys. Now, if they are something you wouldn't wear, don't bring me those.
Are y'all doing both of these through August?
Now, this campaign for the coats, I'm starting now, but it says it's through August 1st to October 31st. So if you have coats now, I'll accept those now.
And when is the actual date for the blanket one?
Blankets, the blanket drive is through June 30th.
Yeah, June 30th. Then we're starting the tents.
And then we'll begin the tent drive July 1. So July 1st through October.
Okay. The reason I asked them those questions, because I was trying to see, as you know, as a small business owner, and what could I do to actually help you. I was thinking possibly doing tattoos for coats, or tattoos for blankets, or tattoos for or piercing for those things.
We would appreciate that. We have a lot of companies that are joint venturing with us, and so
we would love to add my boy on as a partner.
We would love to add.
We love adding partners.
Yes, we do. So
we currently have what is it? Delight,
Diamond Delight,
Lake Grove, NBC, Don't Do Too Much podcast, 2 Men and Hat podcast, CNC. Who else? And now Misfits Tattoo Studio.
Yeah. So my brother and sister, they come all the way from Ohio with a truckload of things. And so I'm just glad that people are willing to help. We need your help, guys. And again, if you don't have the funds, you have things in your closet and you have time. We need time. We need people. We need physical people to help us with this event this year. So please hit us up if you're interested in volunteering to help us on that day. We're going to need all hands on deck because I'm expecting a big event, a huge event. Yep. All right.
Yeah, we're going to take over the park this year.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. But it's the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and we need to get the actual date, baby, so we can start saying what the actual date is.
I can give you the actual date.
All right.
Try to get a flyer or something made.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, this has been great. Little Tony, thank you for joining me. You did real good.
I'm hungry.
I cooked for you and everything. So we finna eat
right now.
It's November the 21st.
Okay, so November 21st is the day. And what time, baby, are we gonna try to
we're gonna get out there. We're gonna start trying to serve people at 10 o'clock, but we're gonna try to get out there because it's gonna take us, with so much stuff that we have, it's gonna take us a couple hours or so to set up. So, because we got tents and stuff to set up, and so we got a lot of stuff that we need to get out there. So
we plan to be out there at 8 a.m. and we'll start to.
Man, we just got another partner.
What we got?
We got Uniquely Designed Lab, Liddy Yard Creations will be a part, and the Whitehaven Saints. Come on in here.
I'm so excited.
Man, my flyer gonna be full of y'all need to send me you know what? I really forgot about Uniquely Designed because they already part of our partnership.
Design is already
Uniquely Designed the design lab is already part of our partnership. And so I already got her logo. So send me your logos for Liddy Yard Creations, and Whitehaven Saints, so we can add all of those logos to our flyer.
And I'm currently on TikTok Live. Anybody tuning in, that any small business actually tuning in, that you want to be a part of it, just DM me and I'll try to get you in contact with my pops.
Good job. And so, Marcus, what I really would love is if you could bring the football players out there to help. That would be a beautiful thing for them to see and experience. So we'll talk. We'll definitely talk about it. But anyway, this has been a great, man, look, y'all ended this show with a bang. I love when people love. Yes, this has been good. I think I saw one comment come through, babe, real quick.
Send a date.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, she was just saying is the date 11/21/26 Morris Park.
Okay. All right. All right. So look, my closing remarks. Remember what matters most, y'all. Remember what matters most. Children often remember how you made them feel more than what you gave them. A better parent or grandparent is not someone who never makes mistakes, but someone who keeps showing up with love, humility, patience, and the willingness to grow. While grandparents usually have few legal obligations, they have a unique opportunity to positively influence their grandchildren through love, wisdom, encouragement, and faithful example. This has been a great show, y'all. I didn't know which way it was gonna go. I knew what I had in mind. I knew that my title would catch your attention. But I did want to make sure we talked about things that could help all of us along the way. So I hope that something was said or something was done to help you guys along the way. Again, what's wrong with your head, son? All right.
Grandparents ain't shit.
He almost didn't make it. We almost made it. He didn't make it. But anyway, thank you again, Lil Tony, for being a part of this show. I look forward to seeing you on next week, next Thursday. I know it's right before the holiday, but I will be streaming live on next Thursday. We're not going to cancel the show, so we'll still be having the Don't Do Too Much podcast on next Thursday. So as we end all of our shows, Tony, do you know my saying when I end all my shows? Lil Tony, do you know what my saying is?
Mic'd up with TattMan Tony.
You know what? All right. Oh,
I tell he been on too long. He
been on too long. I gotta feed the baby. I almost forgot. I wrinkled up my shirt. Don't forget to support with the Don't Do Too Much merch. We have merch available. This is just one of the shirts. So we have the black t-shirt. I have it in green. I have it in pink. I have it in a khaki or oatmeal color. And I also have the tumblers available. So if you're interested in some Don't Do Too Much merch, please hit me up.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all know she does her little saying at the end.
Mm-hmm.
She actually has a shirt with the little saying on it. I think it's really cute.
I do.
It's really, really cute.
I do. So if you, I didn't bring that one out, but next week I will. So I'll wear it actually. But I do have the t-shirt. Thank you to Uniquely Designs. Hey, they did that, baby. All right. Look. So as we end every show, I know we're a little over time, but as we end every show, look, every day may not be good or great. Every day may not be good or great. But there is always, always, always something good or great in every day. Moni loves y'all.
You know, everything is done with respect, right? I know you know. I mean, come in, let's talk about it. But don't do too much. Don't come in doing too much. Walking like a boss, yeah. But wait, don't do too much. Come sit down, let's talk, yeah. But first, don't do